You know, a couple of months ago, my son invited me to go to a wine bar with all of his friends. There were about 15 of them. So I met them down in Brickell, and I arrived and all of the girls jumped up. And they were so excited to meet me. And so I went and sat next to my son and some of the girls who were at the end, and all of them were whispering and they kept leaning down and looking at me. And I made eye contact with one of them. We smiled and I said, "What?" And she said, "We were just talking about it. We can't believe that you're his mom." And I laughed and smiled. I said, "Why can't you believe it?" And they said, "Because your skin. What is your skincare routine?" And I had this moment where I thought, oh, that's the basis. That's what we have to reflect upon, that if a woman is radiating, it must be the cream she puts on her skin. So I said, "Come here." And we kind of came in closer and I said, "It's not a skincare routine. I have a soul care routine. That's why I radiate." In their 20s, they'd never heard anyone talk about that. They're like, a soul care routine, what is that? And then I went on to speak to them about the way that I speak to myself, the way I care for myself, the beliefs that I decide to anchor into to live my life, to dictate how I will be in the world. Because I don't wait for anybody or any message to make me feel a certain way. I make myself feel the way that I want to feel. So as I was speaking to them, it was really apparent to me that the idea for so many of us is that if you radiate, it must be something you're putting on your skin. So I think we've really got self-care confused. I think that we have bred women on the idea of self-care is go get your nails done, go get your eyebrows threaded, go get your tummy tuck. I think that there's a big difference between what is self-care versus this obsession with the beauty industry. And I'd even go further as to say, when I talk to my clients about self-care to me is a warm bath where you light some candles. Self-care is where you get your journal and a warm cup of tea and you really take this journey into yourself and you ask yourself, what do I desire out of my life? What am I most afraid of? What do I want to accomplish before my time here on earth is done? Self-care is the journey into the soul. To me, self-care isn't bought in a product or something that someone else has to do for me. Self-care literally means I am caring for myself.